back to JK McLeod. So not my usual fare, along with the two other craftsmen I picked up. I picked up this Poulan PP4218 AVX, Anti-Vibe Extreme. I don't know what the AVX stands for. But I picked up the other two saws. You know, my general fare is, you know, it has to be made out of steel, and the older the better. But you have this sitting on the floor with the other two craftsmen, and sitting there leaking oil all down his counter and stuff. So he gave it to me for a decent price. I figured, all right, well, yeah, it's pretty much a throw-in, and if I get you know, a few bucks worth of parts out of it, it'll pay for itself. So brought it home. Give it a good cleaning. Yeah, notice the chain wasn't turning so good, and probably the first time I've ever seen this. This burnt up mess is the oiler. It sits, if I can get this right, sits in here, allegedly in this position here, somewhat held in by those two screws I put back in just to keep them. But this is what it should look like. So someone either, I mean, the bar wasn't burnt, it had oil on it, the chain wasn't rusted. So up until the time it was oiling, up until the time it didn't oil. Yeah, till they absolutely nuke this. I mean, generally someone usually runs this with the brake on. And brake goes forward, grabs onto the drum, and just hold it there till it goes, you know, thermonuclear. Now you can see there's some meltage around here, a few other places. If it's not too bad and it doesn't break into the tank where you have oil or fuel leaking out, generally you can take a little Dremel, smooth out the little burnty parts, you know, especially up here, because the brake seems to be working. Yeah. The brake band's not busted, but there is some melty there. And decided to pick up another clutch for cheap, because this is where it went. You know, the clutch sits on top, and I guess just purely from the radiated heat from the clutch, and you can see the springs. The springs on this are stretched out due to the heat fatigue. They need to get the new clutch out here. The old and the new. You can see the spaces in between the spring. So that's all stretched and melted out. This you can barely move, but these here, the whole clutch tried to separate as I tried to take it out. And of course GoPro just decides to quit in the middle of everything. That's kind of what they do. As I said, the spring was all stretched. This is the new clutch. I'll see which one has the better sprocket. I'll use that. And put this poor thing back on. After I Dremel around here and make this all nice and smooth, I'll see how it fits. Well, let me see how this thing goes together. See if the oil pump actually sits in there, or I'll have to make some modifications. Well, the mounting for the pump is not too bad. That went on pretty straightforward. It seems to be in the straight level, and this where it should be. But put the little washer on there. And as I try to put the drum back on, it's, I don't know, I guess about 90% there. As you can see, right at the top, we got some melty plastic preventing it from seating down completely. So you take a Dremel, just, take a couple of swipes, make it nice and smooth, then try it. You don't want to take too much because you don't want to puncture through the tank. Until the drum is seated properly, you don't hear that metal against plastic. And also on the brake, which I wind up removing, it's got a little burr up there. It's not letting the band sit down properly. Yeah. I mean, this is pretty melty, but it's still, it was still functioning when it was on there. So we'll see. I'll figure out, I don't know, see how much a new one costs. I don't want to throw too much money into this thing, because they are, technically they are throwaways. They're pretty cheap. And if I can get going on the cheap, I don't know what that's been, $12 on a clutch and drum assembly. I think I spent another, I don't know, $11 on the oil pump. Yeah, the saw didn't cost me hardly diddly, and we'll see how much a brake goes. If too much if I start to grind this and too much plastic is removed, and it's like, yeah, I don't kind of trust that. We're gonna replace the brake. It's simple enough. In here, back down. It's not too bad. All right, well, let me get to dremeling and make it all pretty and see what we get. While I'm here twiddling my thumbs waiting for the rebuild kit to come in, I figured, all right, I'll plumb it. I'll put the filters on, new hoses, the whole 9 yards. Look at the carb, it's like, it's really not too much effort to pop off the carb if, once the kit comes. Let me see if this thing's got any bones to it. So, put the carb back on just the way it is. I opened the low side up, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of a turn just to give it a little extra. I'm sure the diaphragms are pretty much there. It needs to be refreshed. But yeah, 5-6 pumps. Put a new primer bulb on, pump through. Second pump, she puffed off, half choke, and took off after that. Little minor adjustment here and there, but the gal's got some decent bones. It's not smoking too much. Decent amount of compression. Thankfully the oiler is oiling the way it should. Usually pretty darn good. I still gotta Dremel this and clean it up, make it pretty, so I can get the drum back on. But yeah, and for a low buck special to get it back up and going, all right, I'm happy with it. Runs decent, oils. All right, well, it may be a throwaway saw, but for I don't know, $22 total investment into it. Hey, not bad. Dremel off just enough so that nothing touches, everything spins freely. And we get ready to put the brake back on. Well, win some, lose some. Got the drum to go on there and spin freely, but unfortunately when I put the brake on, there's just too much damage here. It's been too compromised that the belt doesn't sit centered over the drum. It's pushed down. The spring in here is pushing down on the brake band, which is making it come into contact. I've tried a few other ways, try to bend it a little bit and kind of finesse it a bit, but no, there just isn't enough plastic left to keep the. It sits in there, sits in this way, and the spring that sits on top of here is pushing it down. So I tried, finessing it, but it's just not working. Win some, lose some. But if I went across, I had to take the band out and just put everything back together. The spring, all the other housing is in there. just there's no brake band. So, well, until I can get one. But for the rest of it, put it back together, put the bar on, run it for a little bit, see if it oils and runs and does all the things it should, and I'll just put it aside till I can get a replacement. It's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4 pops out. Pop a new one in. You're done. Well, it took a few weeks, but I did manage to secure a clutch brake for this, I don't know, PP4218 AVX with the heat damage and a few other things wrong with it. I need these throwaway saws, but you know, if it's a good runner, it oils, it does everything it should. Yeah, it's worth trolling eBay and trying to find out what you can find, and then pick one up relatively cheap. Yeah, the guy says, "I'll make an offer." I made an offer, and he took it. Here we are. Okay, 4 screws, comes off. Wipe this down. Get this a little better in frame. There we go. Cover, just pop off like that. You can see where the damage is. Now, this would bulge out and then push down on this part of the belt. And if I got this right, just make sure the holes line up. Okay, help there. Get my head out of the way. Yeah, it's so close. Spring tension kind of pushes this out of whack a little bit. I may have to help it out a little bit. There we go. Down and off. There we go. That's the way it should go. Perfect. There we go. Spins freely. Stops. That's what you want. And nothing touches anything. There we go. Okay, let me put this all back together, adjust the chain. See if this thing actually does what it's supposed to do. Now I'm happy. Get this gal up and running. All right, let's see if we're actually done with this. Everything back the way it should. And there we go. Poulan PP4218 AVX. Back to running. Brake works. Took care of the damage. Replaced the clutch. And replace the clutch brake because well, that's not going to work. But yeah, gal's good. Thanks for watching.